The wonderful world of Tigger.
You are so stupid. I am. And I am incredible. We hope you guys are living the dream. It's your buddy, Mr. Incredible.
Eric Engelbretson. Cheers, I'm Tigger.
So today we thought we would do our weekly Thursday update, but in the spirit,
Halloween edition.
in the spirit of Halloween, we're in our fall festival fun.
Yeah.
Oh, you see Charlie Brown playing in the background.
Pumpkins.
Yes.
Got Scarecrow. Show the Scarecrow.
Yeah, show them the scarecrow.
Show the people the Scarecrow.
No, you're not.
So, we're having our office trunk or treat today, so we figured we'd bring it to you from that.
Instead of
my
in the
hair.
podcast room, we're
Yeah.
doing it outside at
Yeah.
the
Trunk or
at the
treat.
at the trunk or treat video station.
Yep.
All right. So what's going on in the world right now? In the
Let's
market.
see what's going on in the market. Interest rates are.
We didn't make any notes. We're flying by the seat of our pants.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact other than that we were coming out here. Interest rates are up. Did we have an inflation reading this week?
We have one tomorrow. The
Inflation CPI's tomorrow.
No, the
PPI.
no, it's the other one. The one that the Fed really uses. It's the CPE.
CPE, Consumer Price Expenditures.
We're stupid.
Just making stuff up today.
Yes, there is a there is inflation data coming out tomorrow morning at 8:30, which the Fed says is their biggest inflation indicator. This is where they weight it the most.
Yep.
And interestingly enough, the Fed meets Wednesday, the day after Halloween. Hopefully, the day after Halloween is not scarier than Halloween itself.
So I think right now the futures are saying that they will be raising rates. Is that correct?
I think. Okay, I've been thinking about this
All
a
right.
lot lately.
Let's
I
go.
think the Fed really wants everybody to think they're raising rates
Just to not.
so that they can not raise rates.
It sounds like wishful thinking. I do think right now it's priced in that rates are going to go up. Another measure that came out that was interesting. Every 3 years they do a household survey.
Yeah.
Where they survey the heads of households and estimated net worth and all that fun stuff. The estimated net worth of an American from 2019 until this survey was done is up like 60%. It's like 12% a year. The age range of 25 to 45 is up like 240%. It's
Right.
a huge number. And why that's important is everyone talks about like how can housing continue to run with this affordability issue. And part of that answer is that age range of 35 to 45 has an average household income of $170,000 a year. And all these people are like, it costs $114,000 to buy a median home in America right now. How do they do that? Well, they do that because they're making $170,000. So housing prices, we got that data this week as well, showed that median housing price continues to rise. Super tight inventory. Demand is falling. There's a lot less activity. We're at like a 20-year low in housing transactions.
Yeah, but you're coupling that with the seasonality of the housing cycle, right?
Yeah.
The housing cycle does not kick up in November.
No.
In fact, in a lot of the country, it pretty much grinds to a screeching halt because of snow.
Right.
Right.
True. Yep. Yep. The fourth quarter is always slow. The first quarter tends to be slow into the spring. So,
But you know what's not slow right
what's
now?
not slow?
Is the upside of the qualifying for those people and the amount of equity they have in their house is over the last 9 months they've gone out and charged up credit cards.
Yes.
Right. So we don't judge, right?
No.
You need some help. You need to you need to get rid of a massive amount of revolving debt or installment debt that you're paying a whole lot higher than today's interest rates on.
Yep.
Then we're seeing a lot of people pick up the phone and call us, and we're saving them. I mean, you saved somebody $4,000 a month last
A
month.
little over $4,000. Yep. They had a home equity line of credit. They had a camper loan. They had a car loan. They had a bunch of credit card debts that they had racked up, and they had a ton of home value. They owed $130 on their house. I think appraised for like $500. And so we consolidated all that down. Their rate went from 3.375 on the 130 to I think like 7.25%, I think was their final rate, but their effective rate was significantly less because their car loan was like 9%, camper was like 10%, the credit cards were 22, and so it saved them a ton of money. And if you are in that spot, I was thinking about this the other day because I had somebody call and inquire about it. They bought a house and they got a mortgage for $250,000.
Yeah.
They got a home equity line for $250,000. They did a huge renovation to their house, right? Well, that home equity line costs significantly more on interest only than their first mortgage.
Right.
And so we're talking about maybe consolidating those down because even though the payment on the first mortgage is going to go way up, it still makes sense from the holistic point of view. So I think that is the strength of the American.
Yeah, equity lines are not
consumer.
in the sevens.
No.
Nor credit cards.
They're like almost 10.
Nor cars. Yeah.
No.
Nothing except mortgages.
Mortgages are always the cheapest rate.
Right.
Almost always.
Yeah.
The only thing cheaper than mortgages are portfolio loans. And the vast majority of Americans don't have the portfolio to get portfolio loans.
Right.
So the cheapest money you're going to get is mortgages, and it's more expensive than it used to be, but it's still cheap compared to every other rate you can get in the market.
And if we spread out the mortgage rates over a 40-year term,
Yep, 30-year term.
I mean, we'll just look at a spread of mortgage rates over the last 30 or 40 years.
Yeah.
It's 7 or 8% is high for people if they're looking at a 6-year window.
Yeah.
But if you look at if you go back 30 or 40 years, then we're just average.
Yeah, I think the historical average going all the way back to the 50s is like 7.8 something percent. The 20-year average, I think, is somewhere at like 4.9.
Right.
So the argument is most likely if you look at the modern economy being the past 20 years, we're going to see rates come back down to that level at some point. The question is like, when does that happen?
Right. We're going to cut it
else
short today.
We can't because we're outside and people are looking at us funny.
Yeah, people keep trying to walk in. They don't really realize that we are filming video awesomeness, and that if they walk in, they're going to be part of something viral.
That's true, right? It may go viral. We're not going to have them before Halloween, so I think we should say Happy Halloween to everyone. I hope
Happy
everyone
Halloween.
has a safe Halloween. They enjoy it.
Have fun.
Get out, have fun, eat some candy. Try not to worry about interest rates this weekend. How about that?
I'm not worried about interest rates.
I never worry about interest rates. All right.
But we'd love to help you if we can. Have an awesome day. Keep living the dream.
Cheers.